Hey everyone, let's go through my day today as a third year PhD candidate at Albany Med. So today I'm going to be doing a ELISA for insulin levels in mouse serum, and I'm also going to be running the Ouroboros with the EDL and the soleus of a wild type animal. So let's do it! Alrighty, so the first things I have to do is I have to get all of my substrates and reagents out for the Ouroboros because they have to warm up. So there they are right there in our Eppendorf warming block. And then I'm going to get all of my substrates out for the Ouroboros and bring them to room temp. And then I have to label my plate because I'm going to be doing a PFI of these samples. So this is me labeling my plate, and then I also have to weigh out some more substrates, saponin and pyruvate for the Ouroboros as well. So this is me doing that. So I'm also doing an insulin ELISA in parallel while I'm doing the Ouroboros run. So it's this kit from Crystal Chem that we use right here. And I have all my reagents coming up to room temp. I already made my wash buffer, so now I'm going to be making my standards for the plate. So the plate is these snap-in wells that you snap into place in this frame. And then you'll load your samples and your standards in there and then let it incubate for 2.5 hours and then do a couple of more steps for the sandwich ELISA and then read the plate at the given wavelength that it says in the manual. And then these are my serum samples from the mouse collections from our GTT the other day. So this is me doing a serial dilution to make the standards for the insulin ELISA. These steps are super important because you need to have a good standard curve in order to get accurate readings for your insulin levels. So right now I'm doing an Ouroboros experiment. So basically what it's doing is this is a closed chamber here, and you add in your substrates or drugs right there using these Hamilton syringes. I just added in ADP right here. And what it's doing is it's measuring the oxygen consumption as I add these various substrates. So here I have my EDL, and here I actually have my soleus, and here I have my EDL. So my next substrate that I'm going to add is cytochrome C to test to make sure that the membrane didn't over-permeabilize from the saponin permeabilization. Here's me adding the cytochrome C into the chambers using that Hamilton syringe. You do 5 microliters per chamber. Then I move over to the computer and I hit OK that I just added in the cytochrome C, and I watch the oxygen consumption trace as the substrate is added. Okay, so I finished my Ouroboros run. Everything was looking good. I have to analyze that data. Now I'm going to be running my ELISA, so I have to set up the Gen 5 software to do that. So I'm setting up a 2 wavelength read here on the Biotech Gen 5 software. So I read my plate. What comes out is my read at 450 and then my read at 630. And what you can do on the citation is you can use the delta of that. So here is my delta values of all my samples. So then I made my standard curve and I got my concentration here of those. So it turned out to look like this for my insulin ELISA when I did all the data analysis. The high resolution respirometry that I was working on was comparing the differences between the EDL and the soleus muscle and oxidative versus a glycolytic muscle type, and this is just the data that we have right now. It's pretty rough. I will definitely add some more ends to that. Hey everybody, so I honestly completely forgot that I was vlogging my day the other day, so I'm filming this ending part a couple of days later, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram page with more little short clips from throughout the day. I'm a third-year PhD candidate, so I hope that this kind of gives you insight into what my day looks like. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, and again, be sure to like and subscribe.